Hi Cancer, I am back with your full moon in Pisces reading for September 10th, 2022. Um, Give this a 2 to 4 week period where this is pertinent. And this is an interesting moon. It is a moon for healing the soul. So it's not anything to take lightly. Let's get started. Um, the first row is what is the full moon completing for you at this time. Full moons are about completing a cycle. So for you, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is my Scorpio card. Three of Pentacles is my cooperation card and also apprenticeship. So I have a feeling that you may be receiving instruction or you may be giving someone instruction, depending on who this Queen of Cups is. Could be you, even though it's Scorpio, or it could be someone similar to you, just as watery and certainly as intuitive. Scorpios go deep, so I feel like this can be a very big, deep dive into whatever it is you're learning or teaching. And it's a nice Three of Pentacles, nice cooperative effort. Three is always about creation for me. It's the male, female, or the two forces. So male outgoing electric force, the female more receptive inward force combined, and that creates. And that's what's happening here. Something's being created, something's being creative, and something is being learned during this. The Queen of Cups, again, my Scorpio card, and I do feel like this is a deep dive. She is definitely somebody who is definitely somebody who looks inward and really kind of studies her emotional patterns, I would say. That's kind of cut and dry. I think I would like a clarification card. By the way, Cancer, this is the second time I've done your reading. The first time I was interrupted. And so since I read everything, it may be that you have to redo something. That can be a little bit annoying, but you may have to redo something. So with this, I get a strength card. All right. This is an inner strength. It's taming the beast within. It is my Leo card, so there can be some healing, but I have the feeling it's an internal deep dive that you can be learning a lot from during this lunar phase. However, what you do learn can be used quite practically, from what I'm seeing here. Either by you or whoever is receiving the instruction. How you respond is with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. So the Nine of Cups is for me a wish fulfillment card. I would say this is a perfect time to make a wish. I also have the feeling that you're pretty satisfied at the moment. Things are going quite satisfactory for you. The Nine of Cups can be somebody who's a little bit gloating over his satisfaction and wish fulfillments. And the Emperor looks like he's pretty satisfied. So I would say with the Emperor card, there can be, this can be father relation, male relations, authority, people in authority, and people who have authority. Since it's how you're reacting, I have the feeling that you are probably the one who is giving instruction or helping somebody else out, teaching them something, whether that's an internal strength or how to handle emotions, which the Queen of Cups is certainly focused on. This may be something that you've wanted to do. Maybe you're creating foundations a situation where this would be your main concern, helping people to, um, I would say, maybe through even creativity, help them to understand their internal emotional responses. And this might be a big wish for you. This may be something that you have kind of always wanted to do. The emperor is somebody who can create rules and law and enforce them. And they can be enforced with an iron hand or uh, with the intent that everybody benefits from these laws. So I have a feeling that this is about beneficial as opposed to iron fist ruling. In any case, you may be the founder, you may be the person who is setting these foundations, it looks like to me. So I do think you are an authority, and I think Cancer, which is my King of Cups card, is definitely somebody that's their trajectory in life. As a King of Cups or a Cancer, it's about learning how to understand your emotions and learning how to balance them and using them properly, I would say. But I also say that the Cancers are very creative people, and if there is something that you want to create or some artistic scenario or situation you might be in, you are very strong at what you do. You see it here in the Strength card, but the Emperor as well. And it can very well be a wish fulfilled for you, or you fulfill a wish for somebody else. Very nice, very nice. The outcome or the result is the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. So the Seven of Cups, for me, this means that this sort of leads you to more choices and maybe some indecision and possibly some confusion within those choices. The Seven of Cups card for me always asks the question, what does the heart want? Because we can be wondering how and when and why, etc. But the heart will always show you the way. Um, the Five of Wands, that's also, five is an imbalance of something. And so in this case, we have a group situation where there is imbalance within the group. The group has a trajectory. They want the same result, but everybody has their own idea of how they want to do it, and so that can create a bit of conflict within the group. And this Queen of Cups may have something to do with that, even though, again, it's about cooperative efforts. Perhaps there's somebody who's a little less cooperative or has their own idea on how they would like to go about it. And so this can create some confusion or choices and confusion within the choices. And I guess in this case, it would really be great to know. I think very often people have to question why they're creating something. What is the intent behind creating something? And that helps to clarify situations. Certainly does for me in any case. And you're always asked, obviously, to have a higher ideal. So I would like to get a clarification card for the last row. All right, it's the Nine of Pentacles. It's a really good card. Actually, it's one of my favorite in the deck. And this is a strong, independent woman. So that would explain the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. And so I have a feeling that, first of all, this situation, this cooperative situation, is going to offer in the end, some really strong, certainly financial situations, but a strong independence. And it can also be the answer to this particular thing or this particular scenario where there is some imbalance. And it's very possible that some people need to work independently within the group, obviously, but maybe on their own. So that can be an option where this is concerned. The one person may just be a little bit too stuck in their ways and won't give way. But if they can be perhaps sectioned off and say, you know, you get this particular task and you can do it the way you want to do it, then maybe that's the way to go here in this particular scenario with the Nine of Pentacles. So the last question for you is, what does Spirit want you to know in regards to this situation? Yeah, so you have the Five of Swords here. It's a very difficult card for me. Again, we're looking at unstable and instability in efforts. And one thing I would like to say, especially with the authority here, with the Emperor, mind your words. It's really important. Words have an effect on people. It's a real force. And so the Five of Swords is, you win some, you lose some. You may get what you want, but probably not the way you want it. And I think there is a very fierce, independent person here that maybe doesn't want to follow your rules, or is unable to just because they're fiercely independent. And you may have to pull up some inner strength in order to deal with these people. Again, it's cooperative efforts. Everybody's trying to work together, but maybe someone is just a little too independent. And this can be you, because Cancers are very, very independent. They're definitely people I would hire, as they have an amazing work ethic, and they're usually highly intelligent people. But they can be overly sensitive and find it difficult to work with other people. And that's simply because they feel things on a very, very deep level. And sometimes they can't separate other people's feelings and emotions apart from their own. And so they are like maybe a little bit too empathetic, or just don't understand their empathy. So the Five of Swords is definitely telling me that that it's a tough situation, and I think some things will go your way and some things won't. But always remember to follow the heart and listen to the heart. I still think there's a wish fulfillment here, and maybe not everybody comes along for the ride, but I still think that you'll accomplish what you need to. It might not be in the 2 to 4 weeks, but I don't think there's much that keeps a Cancer down. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some information necessary. I will be back in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. And thanks for listening. I'll speak to you soon. Good luck. Bye.